for this evening. Kent State controls first.
Look for Kent State. They're very disciplined in the half-court set. Love to lay bodies on the defenders.
Creighton's coming right down the lane and got his first easy look. He is fouled. And on his way to the free throw line, courtesy of that foul call. That's going to go against Ian O'Leary.
Oh, we watch Al Fisher come over the screen, and he draws the defense. Such a good score. And Creighton's does exactly what big men should do. Roll right to the bucket.
Off the miss on the first, Creighton's a senior out of Sarasota, Florida. Gets one more try. President of Lastings Millage.
That's a Lastings Millage got to be all-name squad.
So a pair of misses to start it off. Now St. Mary's, a team, as we said, that when they get going, they share the ball exceptionally well.
Look like they're trying to get Diamond Simpson going early in the post. Set play to bring him to the ball from the weak side. Missed him on the post up.
They've got some tremendous standstill jump shooters, and the guy with the ball in his hands, one of the best players you're going to see. Wow. Great power inside from Omar Samhan for the first two.
Samhan knows that Q is a shot blocker, so he put his body on him, negating his leap in the building. Good job by Samhan.
An inside matchup going to be an interesting question all night long, and they'll come back the other way now. On the hand, can't get it. Samhan the rebound.
Ooh, Mike Scott was trying to put somebody on the poster there on the baseline, just couldn't get the dunk to go down.
Kent State is going to play right in your face man defense. Sliding inside is O'Leary.
And you'll see St. Mary's do this at the beginning of the game. They don't look for their three-pointer until they attack the rim, soften the defense up a little bit. Then they start to look for their three-point shot when the defense relaxes.
That's Singletary and then Jordan Mincy trying to shovel the ball down low, and not a good choice by Quaintance. Well, the turnover, Jim Christian saying settle down now. In his sixth season at Kent State, how about the 702 winning percentage? It's the highest in MAC history.
Yeah, he's really done a fantastic job with this program. He inherited good players, and he just kept the tradition going.
Jordan Mincy thought he had himself a pocket pick. Instead, he's going to get a reach-in foul. Meantime, Randy Bennett, in his seventh season at St. Mary's, what he has done for this program, tremendous.
He's done an outstanding job, and he's got an easy way about it. Very easy to talk to. He relates to his players very well, and they respond to his laid-back style. He'll get after you, but he's not demonstrative. He doesn't hit his players' faces. He treats them like young men, and they respond in kind.
You're seeing a couple of those extra passes, but maybe one too many inside from Simpson. In transition. Off balance, but squared shoulders for Al Fisher, the leading scorer for the Golden Flashes.
Hey, Al Fisher's got some bounce, and he's been hot as of late. Can really stroke the rock and be very creative off the bounce.
Both playing a two-man game on that side. Samhan, too strong. On the weak side rebound down to Fisher.
That's a big-time rebound by the guard coming in the paint.
Tremendous look. And Quaintance had no choice but to foul.
Well, good defense. You see the sagging defense of the Golden Flashes, and they turn a mistake over into a bucket rather quickly. Nice adjustment in the air by Al Fisher.
It was Patty Mills who got called for the foul, and once again, just kind of a desperate attempt to stop the basket. And Quaintance was a 60% free throw shooter on the year, is now 0 for 3.
Hey, Scott, when you're on the road against the number 20 team in the country, you got to take advantage of those free throw opportunities. Most people don't look at it, but when you're 0 for 3 early in the ball game, it comes down to be a 2 or 3 possession ball game at the end. You always point back to that.
Even when you're at home against the number 2 team in the country, you got to hit your free throws or you might lose a game.
That's right. I'm calling free for nothing.
What happened in Memphis tonight is Tennessee walked in and walked out with the victory, spoiling Don Calipari's perfect season. Scramble for the loose ball, and the held ball will keep it St. Mary's way.
You see the nature and the intensity of this ball game. Both teams very prideful, very physical, go after the basketball. They love the possession of the rock. They understand the importance of the rock.
St. Mary's team is coming off a huge win at Pepperdine on Monday. Off the miss. White's down with a rebound. Quick hands. Turn over the sideline, and they'll stay with the Golden Flashes.
Well, you see what Kent State's trying to do. It's either Mincy or Fisher trying to break the defense down, get in the paint. Then they're looking opposite for Q and also Mike Scott.
The early portion of their conference season, the Golden Flashes at one point had better than 90% of their points in conference games in the paint.
Very disciplined ball club and love to put pressure on the opposing defense.
In and out, the rebound for Simpson. There's your trailer, and it is Simpson. Thought about it. One thing that this team has done all year, the Gales, is one extra pass. Every time you think you've made that one pass, there's one more you can make.
And they almost do it to a fault at times. I've seen them have turnovers where they have a good shot and they're trying to get an even better shot.
That was the right shot. And Patty Mills on the board.
Well, Mills has been hot. West Coast Conference Player of the Week. Been 7 for 11 from 3 his last 2 games. And when he can hit his 3, coupled with his penetration, he is something to watch, as Oregon found out earlier this season when he dropped 37 on him.
Squared up, perfect form for Al Fisher.
Al Fisher really squares up well, gets a nice lift on the jumper. Pretty looking follow-through for Al Fisher.
I'll say part of winning in a situation like this as a road team is getting a good start, establishing it right away. And for the most part, Kent State has done that.
See the shot clock run down. It looks like they have the pace to their liking as well. Talking about Kent State.
Good job defensively as well. Sanhan a little too strong. And the ball last touching the hands of St. Mary's. It'll go back to
this game, but boy, take your hat off to Tennessee, the job they did this evening.
I tell you what, that game was every last bit of living up to the billing. Play against a couple of substitutions. Missed by Sullinger inside.
Pretty nice set play coming out of the timeout, trying to get Sullinger on the block. He had a point-blank range.
One area of concern for St. Mary's is finally tuned an offensive machine as they can be, is that they have not dealt as well with teams that are very aggressively right in their jerseys. And that's exactly what Kent State is. Call it, count it, and a chance at a three-point play for Fisher.
Did you see the hesitation that Fisher put on the young fella going to the hole? Watch Al Fisher. Right, slows up, there you go, then explodes to the bucket. Nice job by the junior from Jay-Z. Like I said that.
I like that you said that.
Jay-Z.
I'll tell you what the people here don't like right now. That was Mills' second foul, and it's less than 6 minutes into the game. He's already sitting down now. And that really could limit his effectiveness here in this first half.
Yeah, but Carlin Hughes is very effective, the guard coming off the bench in his place. Doesn't score quite as much, but sets his teammates up very, very well.
That's usually the ball right there, number 3. Fellow Australian from Perth, Australia. Got him right in 2. Everything but the basket.
Like Simpson got caught on his footwork right there. Didn't know whether to take another bounce or go straight up.
That's Scott. Great stroke from the outside for Mike Scott.
Well, Mike Scott is doing his thing, as you see the numbers right there. They're trying to erase that mark.
That's an unbelievable mark. As pounding inside is Simpson. So that ends at 9-0.